something Jason and I have talked a lot about is, you know, when you're an employee for a big business like Bane-Welker, there's kind of the natural assumption that, well, the ones who own it or the ones who started it or who are the CEO or president must have these huge, estates they live on.
Yeah.
Can you say something about where Grandma and Grandpa here live?
Well, this house was built in the 1800s sometime, I don't know. Simple 5 or 6 room home, very modest, I would say. It's where I grew up. In the mid 1970s, my dad added on where that chimney is, and yeah, the sunroom and the flatter roof to the north side was added on about 1975, I suppose. I designed the stairway up to the attic. My dad, I liked to draw and stuff back then, so I drew out the plans to make the stairwell, and it worked out okay. And then we worked evenings, like you'd work out here all day, and then we'd go in there of a night, and hang insulation and put up paneling. It was very simple. I mean, it wasn't simple. It was very modest in relationship to what today's people expect in a home,
That's where Grandma was and all her life after that.
Yeah. Yeah, she spent her entire adult life here in this location.
Grandma used to always say we don't really see ourselves as big shots. She always used that term, big shots.
Big wigs.
Big wigs, and we're definitely not that.
We just like to work, I guess, didn't know him better.
I don't know, I guess I'm very happy with and, satisfied with what we have, and yeah, I couldn't think of anything better, really. Appreciate just the way I was raised and how I was raised and what I was raised around, and this is all that I've ever known. So to your point earlier, the thought of big estate or fancy homes and things like that, it's just not who we are.
I mean, we live in a nice home, I think. It's very comfortable. Jason's got a nice location now, but it didn't just happen. It took a lot of hard work to, make enough money in this business to be able to afford maybe some of the nicer things, and it's still very modest in comparison, I believe, to what people might think on the outside looking in.